Hey guys, what's up? I am Papi. Welcome to the studio, especially if it's your first time. If you've seen a few of my videos and you keep coming back for more, you should consider subscribing and hitting the notifications tab. Alright boys, back to business. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween. It's definitely a different Halloween than what we're used to with the whole COVID thing, but I am about to do the Halloween event on Halloween, so let's get started. Now the first, it's spooky. Now the first couple of races is going to be the Regera Ghost Squadron. This is the car that we actually win at the end of it. It's a 60, I believe it's a 60 race ladder. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it up into two. We're gonna do the first 30 today, and then we're gonna post the last 30 today so we can get our car. I don't know, it just kind of fits. Halloween event, do it on Halloween, might as well. I already have the CSR edition. Mine's gray, but I mean, I don't mind having another one because I haven't even touched the other Regera. So if they're the same exact, or if this one is a little bit faster once we get it, I might put a little bit more attention to this one. But I am saving up because the Fast and Furious event part 2 is just around the corner. Just grabbing all kinds of things. Let's go ahead and lock in this Rocket Bunny. I just bought gas. We are good to go, son. And I also wanted to let you know, you guys may have noticed, I put my line ID out there in case any of you guys want to get a hold of me. Asho the Speed King, hold on. So I have Astro, the Speed King, Mr. Scorpio. These guys were wanting to get a hold of me, or at least know the line ID. So it's not just for those guys. Anybody who wants to hit me up, do some swapping, I figured it's a good idea. Now I check line 4 or 5 times a day. I have to, because that's what my crew uses. So anybody who wants to hit me up, use that, man, because I'll see it faster. I probably should have did that a long time ago, but hey man, I'm doing it now, so it's all good. And for those of you who don't know what the term swapping means, it's just when you do live racing and you know the person, and basically you win one, you lose one, and that's the reason why you see that WL on most of the time. Well, we're just buzzing through these races real quick. But yeah, when you see the W and the L, it just means that you have someone that is gonna swap with you. So it's probably a good idea to put that WL in your name. This this Rocket Bunny is so dope. I love it. It's like 1 or 2 fusion parts away from being maxed out. So I knew that I would use this car, and the Rocket Bunny, in case any of you guys don't know this, the Rocket Bunny is a body kit. It's not that it's a car maker or anything like that, but they make body kits. And it takes a It takes someone who is skilled in that industry to actually install the car, body parts on the car. Because people try to do it themselves because it costs thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to install it. So what happens is people try to install it themselves, and I tell you, bro, it does not come out that as good as if a professional does it. Got a speed trap, 103 miles an hour. I think we should be good. The cool thing about this is that any car that you basically have, you can use as a lock-in. So I highly recommend playing this Halloween event. Let's go ahead and lock in the Civic. I thought about the Boxster. These relay races are so fun just for the simple fact that whenever you're using two cars, let's just say you have one slow car and one super fast car, that super fast car can kind of help out. Fortunately, I have a decently fast car on both of them. And I tell you, that little filter that they're using during the Halloween to make it spooky, it's kind of cool. We are just moving right along, fellas. What race are we on? I know that we bought some. I just recently bought some gas. Okay, we're at 11. We only got like 19 more to go. And most of you, I wouldn't say most of you, but some of you have the Civic already because it was a Prestige Cup car about 6 months ago, somewhere around there. And I was so hyped because it was actually a pretty fast T3. Everyone knows that Porsche, that Boxster is pretty fast, but this one is fast too. I even used that for some of the Tempest races, this particular Civic, just because it was so fast. Yeah, for a little while, it was my favorite Tier 3 car. So if you're gonna use this one, I highly recommend it, man. The ghost in the background with their little eyes flashing. That's funny. And I remember back in the day, these speed traps, man, they used to get me. I used to be intimidated by them. I didn't want to do them. Now it's not that bad, man. So for those of you who are new to the game and you're thinking that the game is pretty hard, trust me, bro, you're gonna get a lot of stuff. Just stick with it. Just stick with it. Do what you can. Go as far as you can possibly go on the Prestige Cups, and you're gonna start racking. If you can do those daily 15s and start racking up those stage 6 parts at the end, man, it's gonna be good for you. You just gotta stick with it. Have a little patience. But I tell you, man, they have events almost back to back every single time, and some of them I play and some of them I don't. But I will say this, every Fast and Furious event I'm going to play. Every Fast and Furious event. Now, the last time it was unfortunate, I did not get that orange Supra, Brian Supra, because they had way too many events back to back. When you start running out of money, bruh, like if you don't have $100 million and you have all these cars to upgrade, it's hard, man. So you have to pick and choose. You have to be selective of what you're gonna play. And I told myself, until I get every single Fast and Furious prize car, I'm gonna keep playing Fast and Furious, bro. I still have the last two sections of the Tempest 3, and so I'm, you know, that's coming along soon. Oh, we got our third lock-in. Lock in this escort. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story. One time, I was looking up racing games because I wanted to play a fun racing game. I googled Fast and Furious video game and some YouTube videos on Fast and Furious on CSR started popping up. I started watching it. And I was like, bruh, that looks fun. And not only that, but the replicas, the cars, they look exactly like the cars from the movie. So I thought that all the Fast and Furious cars and events were something that you can just play on a daily basis, right? I didn't know how it was. I downloaded CSR. There was no event running, and I was like, oh, man, I guess I missed out on it. I guess it was some anniversary or so. I didn't know what was going on, but I kept playing it, and about a month later, I was still brand new to the game. About a month later, one of the Fast and Furious events popped up. Back then, I didn't win any cars or anything like that, but I did play the Fast and Furious event. I think the first one I played was the Hobbs and Shaw one. I was still pretty new to the channel, didn't really know what I was doing, but I kept playing it, man, and now I have, you know, a little bit of money, I have some fusion parts, and I'm able to finish these events, so it's pretty cool. So I'm just saying, stick with it, man, and it's gonna eventually work out for you. And sometimes they have rules like, oh, you can play this event, but you can't use a previously used car and all that other stuff. So sometimes there's rules that I don't really understand why they do that. But I get it. But once you get all your stage 6 parts, and you have enough to kind of go around most of your cars, and you're selective on which cars you choose, man, you'll be fine. I pulled this Rocket Bunny this past Easter. They had a Rocket Bunny, a Rocket Easter Bunny series or something like that, where you could win one of the Rocket Bunnies. And I tell you, man, it was dope. It was dope. I pulled that red Rocket Bunny in a rare crate like 1 month before that event. Yeah, about 1 month before that event was even there, I pulled it in a rare crate opening. And back then, I was just opening crates to open up crates. And then I started being a little bit wiser with my pulls, only using the keys for the Prestige Cup car. I was hoping to get the black rocket bunny or the blue one, but hey man, I'm happy with it because it's won me a ton of races. We're at race 22, I think. I just saw it. So we're buzzing through these pretty quickly. So far, no hiccups, no extremely hard races at the moment. We're collecting our little credits. I wonder, since the little credit store is going to be open for the next 30 days. I wonder if they're going to have more events like this. Because if it's going to be open for 30 days and you get the car, then why have it open for 30 days? So there must be something else. They're gonna have ghost tickets for the next 30 days in certain events. I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But I guess as long as I get the car, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get the car. So I didn't really go through I know that you can get certain stage 6 parts in it. Or not stage 6, fusion parts. Excuse me, fusion parts. You can use your little tickets if you don't have enough for the actual car. We're going for the car, bro. We want to get the car. That's what we want. Alright. You know, after a while, you kind of get used to that filter, that Halloween filter, to make it look all scary. Yeah. We're gonna stop at 30, fellas. Or maybe we'll stop whenever I run out of gas. I only have 3 more cubes. I bought more gas, man. I bought more gas. It's all good. Because I'm gonna use it. Bro, I kid you not. If any of you saw that I had a previous Fast and Furious event, Is It Worth It? And man, I gave that blue Escort a really hard time. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much. Let's lock in the Tiffany. We have her ready to go. But yeah, man, I gave that this blue Escort that we're about to race in, I gave it such a hard time. I did not think I was going to like it as much as I do. I love this car, bro. Love this car. It's fast. My favorite color. It's easy to get fusion parts because it's a Ford. It's one of the Fast and Furious cars. I like it, bro. I like it. And I tell you what, I like this little Tiffany truck too. I forgot what it's called, but when I first saw the truck, I was like, man, it looks like a beat up, rusted truck, bro. But that's actually part of the paint job. I forgot what the method is called, but those rust spots are actually, it's paint. they paint it that way so it looks that way. So I was like, what? And these relay races, boy, they're fun. But they just prolong everything, bro. It's like, yikes. One race with all 4 cars? But it's so fun, especially if you can win the race by 10 car lengths. It's so fun. We're killing them already. What's crazy, as we progress, my cars keep getting faster and faster, man. So it's not like they're gonna catch up. Yeah, that Ford Escort is dope. And this Tiffany truck is dope too. I mean, it's slammed to the ground. It looks like it's all a rust bucket, but it's so fast. Boy, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I won that race by 14 seconds, bro. That's a trip. I think this might be race 30. Wasn't really paying attention, but I think it's race 30. Yeah, that was race 30. That's it for this part 1. Part 2 we will do today. So like I said before, part 2, we're gonna do the part 2 on Halloween. We're gonna finish everything. I have my line ID for anyone who wants to get in contact with me. I check line 4 or 5 times a day. So hit me up on there so we can swap or just do whatever you need. But I won't go too far along into it because we have a part 2 that we need to post. But if there's anything about this video that you like, feel free to smash that like button. And you should consider subscribing, especially if you like the content and you keep coming back for more. I appreciate all the recent subscribers. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.